Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our little chat. We're so happy you're here today. How are you doing?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's awesome to be back. We have a super interesting topic today, right?
Absolutely. Today's topic is something many English learners ask about all the time. How can I think in English? It's such a common question.
Oh, definitely. I know that feeling so well. Many people can read English, they can understand it, but they still feel like they think in their native language first.
Exactly. Then they translate everything in their head before speaking. Sound familiar? I'm sure it does to a lot of our listeners.
Oh my goodness, yes, that happens to me too sometimes, even now. So what does thinking in English actually mean, do you think?
Well, for me, it means when an English word or phrase just comes to your mind directly. You don't have to search for it through another language first, you know?
Uh-huh. So it's like when you see a cup and your brain just says cup immediately, not tas or vaso or whatever your first language is. That makes sense.
Right. It's about bypassing that translation step. It's almost like your brain creates a direct connection between the object or idea and its English name.
Wow, that sounds a bit like magic, honestly. But why do people translate so much in their heads in the first place? Is it a habit?
I think it's mostly a habit and a comfort zone. Our native language is automatic, so it's natural to go there first. It's like a default setting.
That's true. It feels safe, doesn't it? But I've noticed it really slows down my speaking. Is that why? Because of that extra step?
Exactly. It's like having an extra step in a long process. You have to think, translate, then speak. That takes valuable seconds, and it breaks the flow.
Yeah, and then you stumble, right? And feel less confident. I know that feeling. It's frustrating when you know the words, but they just won't come out.
Oh, totally. I've seen some funny examples of people translating word by word, like trying to say, "it's raining cats and dogs," literally.
No way. Seriously? Like imagining animals falling from the sky? That's hilarious. What was the actual literal translation?
Well, I heard someone once trying to translate "I'm pulling your leg" word for word, and it sounded like they were literally hurting someone.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. It must have been a very confusing conversation. The struggle of finding the right English idiom is real.
So real. You get stuck trying to find the perfect word or phrase that matches your native language, and it just doesn't exist directly.
Same here. It's like you have the picture in your head, but the English words just won't form the right picture. It's some mental block.
It is. So, how do we start to overcome this? One simple idea is to start thinking about daily activities in English, just small things.
Oh, that's a good one. Like when I wake up, instead of thinking hora de acordar, I think time to wake up. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. Or while you're making breakfast, name the items in English: bread, butter, coffee. Simple, short words.
Uh-huh. Not trying to describe a whole complex recipe in English right away, but just the basics. That sounds doable.
Yes, and another great tip is to talk to yourself in English, just like you're having a little internal monologue.
Oh, I do that. Sometimes I feel a bit silly, like walking down the street and thinking, okay, I need to go to the store now.
That's funny, but it's so effective. You're practicing forming thoughts without any pressure. No one else hears you.
That's true. And if I make a mistake, who cares, right? What about naming objects around you? Does that help too?
Absolutely. Look around your room right now. Can you name 10 things in English? Lamp, book, chair, window.
Oh, that's interesting. It's like a mini game. It makes you actively search for the English words, even for simple things.
Yeah, it creates those direct connections we talked about. You're training your brain to associate the object directly with the English word.
Good point. So basically, we're trying to create simple English thoughts first, instead of trying to make perfect long sentences.
Exactly. Start with one word, then two, then a simple phrase. I am hungry. I want coffee. Keep it basic.
That takes a lot of pressure off, actually. I always thought thinking in English meant having complex debates in my head.
No way. Not at first, anyway. It's about building English habits, like muscle memory for your brain. Consistency is key.
Oh, consistency. That's always the hardest part for me, Just doing it every day, even for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but even 5 minutes is better than nothing. And remember, simple English is more than enough when you're starting.
That's true. I sometimes worry about not knowing the right or fancy word, and that stops me from even trying.
That's a mistake people make. They think they need perfect grammar or vocabulary, but no, just use what you know.
So the goal isn't perfection. It's just to start the thinking process in English. That's very encouraging.
Exactly. Like if you're thinking about your plans for the day, just think work, lunch, gym, not a whole detailed schedule.
Good idea. So what are some other small daily exercises we can do, besides talking to ourselves and naming objects?
You could describe your feelings in English. I am happy, I am tired, or what you're seeing outside your window.
Oh, like the sky is blue, a car is driving. That's very simple. I can definitely do that while having my morning coffee.
Yes, and you'll notice that over time, your confidence grows. Those simple thoughts become a little easier, a little faster.
Oh, really? So it's not just about English, but about building confidence too. That's a nice bonus.
Seriously, the more you use English in your head, the less scary it becomes to use it out loud. It's all connected.
That's amazing. Do you have any real-life examples of when you really felt like you were thinking in English?
Let me think. I remember one time I was trying to figure out a problem at work. Usually I'd go to my native language.
Uh-huh. So what happened? Did you just switch?
But that day, I consciously tried to formulate the problem and the possible solutions purely in English in my head.
Wow, and did it work? Did you find the solution faster or something?
It felt smoother. I wasn't wasting energy translating. The ideas just flowed better, and I solved it. It was a small win, but it felt huge.
That's a great success story. It shows that it's not just for speaking, but for problem solving too.
Exactly. It makes your brain more flexible, you know? It's like building new pathways in your mind.
So it's about being patient with ourselves and not expecting too much too soon, right? Start small, build up.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Your internal thoughts are just for you. No one is judging them.
That's true. And it's such a relief to hear that simple English is good enough. I always overthink things.
Same here. We put so much pressure on ourselves. But thinking in simple English is the foundation for speaking simple English.
Good point. It's like practicing scales before you play a concerto on the piano. You start with the basics.
Yes, and eventually you'll find yourself having entire internal conversations or making plans without even realizing you're doing it in English.
That's the dream, isn't it? To have it just happen naturally. I'm excited to try these tips more consistently.
You'll get there. Just keep practicing those small daily exercises. Consistency is your best friend here.
And remembering that it's not about being perfect, but about being consistent. That's a big takeaway for me.
Definitely. It's all about building those small habits, one English thought at a time. It adds up surprisingly quickly.
So, what's one last piece of advice you'd give to someone who feels stuck translating?
I'd say try to immerse yourself as much as possible, even in your thoughts. Listen to English music, podcasts.
Like this one.
Exactly. And just let the English wash over your brain. The more input, the easier the output becomes, even internal output.
That's great advice. It's like create an English environment in your head, even if you're not in an English-speaking country.
Precisely. Your brain is amazing and adaptable. Give it the chance to make those connections directly in English.
Thank you so much for sharing all these insights. It makes thinking in English feel so much less intimidating.
You're welcome. It's all about taking those small steps. Don't rush it, just enjoy the process.
I will, and I hope all our listeners feel encouraged too. It's definitely a journey, right?
It is, and every little thought in English is a step forward. Be proud of every single one.
We hope you enjoyed today's conversation. This was so helpful for me personally.
Me too. Remember, you don't need to think in perfect English right away. Start with simple words.
Then simple sentences, and slowly build the habit. The more you think in English, the easier speaking becomes.
Tell us in the comments, do you translate in your head? Have you ever tried thinking in English? We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, please share your experiences and tips. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you so much for listening today. We truly appreciate you joining us for this chat.
We'll see you again in the next episode. Keep practicing your English, everyone. You're doing great.
Take care and remember those small, consistent steps. Bye, everyone.
Bye for now. Keep thinking in English.